Hello, everyone. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining me for 9 on the Positive Side. I'm Courtney Courtwright, and we have lots of good news for you today. So let's get started. Being able to see color is important in just all aspects of life. That includes racing. There's a green flag to start the race, yellow for accidents, and red for serious crashes. One North Carolina racer who's colorblind is getting the help of some special glasses to see a whole new world. Danny Harden has this story.
Greensboro's Neil Allison was born into a racing family. Mom, dad, brother, they spend much of their time at the racetrack. Neil was also born with an interesting deficit that has made his life, well, gray at times. He's colorblind.
We realized when I was 5 at a race that I was colorblind because it was initial start to the race on the yellow cone and restart to the race on the orange cone, and I had no idea which one was which. Neil
sees the world much differently than most of us. For example, his micro sprint car actually looks like this, but Neil sees this.
Just certain colors, they just look the same, like blues and purples and browns and greens, and some reds and oranges just look the same.
But on this day, the 16-year-old's world was about to change. The company, Enchroma, gave him these new glasses, and they can be life-changing.
It's quite a bit different. Everything is just a different shade, and the red is bright. It was not that bright before. Just, the sky and stuff is a lot less dull. I've never seen anything like it before. It pops. I'm looking at the American flag, and the blue looks different on that too. And the red especially is just bright.
His colorblindness really hasn't come into play when he's the first to see the black and white checkered flag. Yes, he's won a lot over the years, even when competing against the big boys, like when he held off NASCAR Cup driver Christopher Bell for a win on the dirt. And on New Year's Day, he took 6th place in his class in the prestigious Tulsa Shootout. Again, it's a family thing, and the Allisons are a team.
They end up turning the job. So when Neil's the driver, Nolan's the crew chief, and when Nolan's the driver, Neil's the crew chief. And so they rely on each other, they trust each other, they work hard together, they've raced each other.
I mean, we get to know each other really well. Like, I know how he likes to drive, I know like how he likes his car to handle, so I don't think there would be a better crew chief for him.
These new glasses will make Neil's life much more colorful. The beautiful blues, the reds and purples he's never experienced before. But really, he just loves plain old brown dirt because that's where the excitement is off the charts.
Everybody's right there, right together, because everybody's just good. Everybody's right together. The racing is crazy. We're 3-4 wide on that tiny little track, and that's why I love about these cars is they're just so racy, and it puts on such a great show, and it's just so fun to compete.
Neil Allison can answer back.
And that was Danny Harden reporting. Now, this is an interesting story. A man in Italy is looking for the family of a Raleigh World War II soldier. Lucas Gattel says he found the soldier's military dog tag using his metal detector. The tag belonged to Thomas L. Vaughn. Engraved on it is the name Evelyn Vaughn, with an address for the Cameron Court Apartments in Raleigh. He says they're close to finding the Vaughn family. They hope to give it back to them and ask for nothing in return. Gattel says he has found other World War II era military items. He's recently reunited an Italian family with a similar dog tag he found while metal detecting. The mountain ranges in Switzerland are world famous, but this TikTok video somehow landed a Florida woman in Gastonia, North Carolina. Check this out. A woman who lives in Durham has been posting old videos of his adventures and jokingly tagging North Carolina towns in the posts. This one tagged gorgeous views of Switzerland as Gastonia. A Florida woman in North Carolina on vacation saw the video, and she says convinced her family to drive an hour out of the way to see the landscape. When they got there, they quickly realized the video was not taken in Gastonia.
We kind of looked at each other like, where are we? Did we just get rickrolled? Like, what happened? And so I finally found the TikTok again and read through the comments, and everyone's like, this isn't Gastonia. And then I saw Zachary's comment pinned to the top saying, this is Switzerland, not Gastonia. And I was just like, oh my God, what did I do? It was an hour out of our drive.
An adventure for sure. The TikTok of Gastonia has more than 5.7 million views and is one of 19 not Carolina videos that the user has posted. A ski patrol in Michigan is adding a new member. This is Lola, and she's now on duty. Joe LaFergity has more about her daily jobs.
Hey, Lola! Lola! Come on, come say hi!
With 4 booties to keep the ice out of her paws and a vest to show she's on the job,
Look at, I found a little Lola sticker.
Lola's a busy member of the Cannonsburg Ski Patrol.
She's always scoping things out. She thinks that she owns the place.
Ski Patrol member Erica Chapman is Lola's handler.
I got stickers if you guys want a sticker. I wanted a good way for us to connect with our patrons. A lot of us want to have a good connection with people. They see us kind of as the ski cops, so I wanted a way to kind of bridge that gap. And I thought Lola would be perfect for that.
And Vizslas, known for their high energy and love of people, seem like the perfect breed for the patrol.
So even though she's got a really short coat, they're developed for cold weather. They produce a lot of heat. A lot of people ask us, how does she stay warm? She just naturally produces a lot of heat.
One of Lola's greatest assets, she's known as a Velcro dog. She sticks to you.
From nervous adults to kids experiencing their first fall on the slopes, Lola serves up a lot of quiet comfort.
She really hones in on anyone that's having a tough time. If she noticed someone on the floor or sitting down, she will go right up to them and kind of check in on them. She just seems to have this sense of when she needs to help someone or hang out with someone, and she just loves people. She loves kids.
And loves to hit the slopes, even if it's on 4 legs. In Cannon Township, Joe LaFergity, News 8.
And she sure is cute. We want to hear about all the good things happening in your community. Think you have an inspiring story or one that will make someone smile? Send your story ideas to the email you see right there on your screen. You can also reach out to me directly on Facebook or on Twitter.
People ask me, when are you going to retire? I said, I'm retired. I'm just having fun and getting paid for it.
Just ahead on 9 on the positive side, what keeps this 92-year-old crossing guard going? And a little later, a family finally finds out the person behind a garbage can mystery. A 92-year-old crossing guard is showing no signs of slowing down anytime soon. Dave Nethers shares one reason he keeps going.
I just enjoy life. My name is Clark A. Rumizer Sr.
At the corner of North Hayden and Victoria Parkway in Hudson.
Morning, gals. You've been rolling in the snow, huh? Okay, I'm going to go to work.
He's a celebrity! He keeps our kids safe. He's the best!
Clark Rumizer has been a fixture for the past 27 years.
People ask me, when are you going to retire? I said, I'm retired. I'm just having fun and getting paid for it. Have a good one, Dan.
But his decades-old career as a school crossing guard goes back much farther than even that.
Started back in 1967.
A Korean War veteran.
My kids gave me that, and I said, well, here's a good place to put it on my vest.
Now 92.
Born in 1929 and still picking up a paycheck.
Here 41 years. Good morning.
Rumizer has been helping Hudson kids get to and from school at various crossings.
Okay, young lady.
For 52 years.
Morning, Stephanie.
Some of their names etched on his stop sign.
The eyeballs, too. That boy, I tell him I'm keeping my eyes on you that way.
He gets mad at somebody speeding by, and then he says, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing it next year. And then here he is next year on the corner.
He keeps the kids so safe crossing the street.
He always has a smile on his face.
Well, we just get along good, and I joke with him and try to keep them happy they have to go to school, and I don't.
Bye,
Bye. Have a good day in school, girls.
And even on what is a bitter cold morning.
You talk to different people, and you forget about the weather.
Thanks, Clark.
Rumizer will only say his plan.
The kids are good. I enjoy them.
Is to keep on going.
But I got 8 more years to go. I'll be 100, then I'm done.
In Hudson, Dave Nethers, Fox 8 News.
He is is amazing. Do you have any gently used books hanging around the house that you don't read anymore? Well, Pamlico Books in Washington could use them. They're collecting donations of any paperback or hardcover books. Part of the proceeds will be going to literacy volunteers of Beaufort County. The nonprofit's mission is to help those who may not be comfortable with their reading and writing skills.
My mission has always been to be more than just a place to buy books. When I started contemplating adding used books, I had two thoughts in mind. Number one, what will motivate people to donate used books? And number two, how can we turn a part of the sales into something good for the community?
You can drop off donations Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 5 or Sunday from noon to 4. Now, Ryan is hoping to get enough donations to be able to have a spot in the store dedicated for used books and continue to support literacy volunteers of Beaufort County. A little boy gets his dream wish. Next on 9 on the Positive Side, where he's going and who's making his dream come true. Welcome back. A 3-year-old girl in Alabama is the star of the internet. Her costume capturing her love for Spider-Man and has caught the hearts of thousands on social media. Amanda Devo spoke with her mother and older sister who share the deeper meaning behind her costume.
These pictures showing 3-year-old Demi Rose Jackson perched up on a building in downtown Mobile, dressed as the one and only Spider-Man and styling in her Afro puffs, are going viral on social media.
I can't believe Spider-Girl gonna be on TV, y'all.
Her professional photographer mother, Diamond,
look at that one!
and had the vision to make Demi Rose's love for the Marvel character come to life, saying her daughter's obsession is fairly new.
We literally ran across maybe a Spider-Man book bag or a lunchbox in Target one night, and she just fell in love. And ever since then, when we see things, she is crazy about. I'm talking about to the point where she even has a love for spiders.
In true Peter Parker fashion, Demi Rose decided to remain in character and let her family do all the talking.
Can you tell me how much you like Spider-Man?
They say the toddler insisted on Spider-Man's actual costume and not some superhero-inspired dress.
So when I saw the costume, I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, you look so cute!
And it was that moment that she turned into Spider-Girl. Her eldest daughter, Denver, helped hold Spider-Girl's string as she shot her web and says the 3-year-old can be a bit of a handful.
At home, she's active. She's always torturing us. She's very bad, but she's sweet.
The pictures have been shared on Facebook more than 75,000 times, also making its way to Instagram. Actors Viola Davis and Marvel's own Michael B. Jordan marveling at what many are calling black girl magic.
I think afros were always like kind of big, but like, you know, really like long ago it wasn't.
Diamond and Denver say most of that magic comes from Demi Rose's natural hair.
I think after the Spider-Man photo, it just made like a big difference and inspired a lot of people. I really want them to embrace their natural hair. I think it's important for them to love every part about themselves, and when I say them, I mean all 3 of my daughters. It's to the point where I even cut my hair to go natural so I could let them know if I can love myself like this, you can too.
Diamond hopes this moment continues to bring joy and inspire inclusion across the world.
My heart is full. I feel like with everything going on in the world, I think it's perfect for us to have a little superhero that we can believe in.
With photojournalist Arnell Hamilton, I'm Amanda DeVoe, WKRG News 5.
Really inspiring. Not many kids get to fight Darth Vader with a lightsaber at school, but this kid, well, he did. The Star Wars villain is Oliver Root's favorite. Oliver and his family are getting a trip to Disney World and the Star Wars land through the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Oliver had a severe stroke followed by the flu, leading to years of treatment that's still ongoing. He's excited to take a break from that, starting with the lightsaber battle.
I'm not even in kindergarten yet.
This trip will make him feel like, you know, a normal kid for a week. So no doctors, no therapy, no, you know, he can have ice cream for breakfast, I was told. So pretty special.
I hope that maybe Oliver looks at Darth Vader as the tumor that he's fighting or the stroke that he's fighting, whatever it is, you know, that is, he's battling in real life, you know, and so he's taking Darth Vader down and he's getting to go do the fun stuff at Disney World.
That trip was supposed to happen in 2020. It got delayed by the pandemic. That will all finally happen next month. How exciting. A mystery solved. Next on 9 on the positive side, the man going above and beyond to help his community. One man's kind and simple gesture is leaving a huge impact on one family in Wisconsin. For weeks, it was a mystery how on garbage days their bins were back by the garage. As Barrett Tryon shares, this was no mistake.
So I get Mason all bundled up.
Melody Lutenegger and her family are new to Stewart Avenue in Grand Chute.
We had just moved here in November, and the place had been vacant for 3 years.
When something peculiar began to happen.
It was so strange because all of a sudden our garbage cans were just showing up.
It happened again.
We have such a long driveway, and I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe the garbage company's bringing our garbage.
And again.
Yeah, I asked my husband, and he's like, no, I'm not bringing the garbage cans up.
And again.
Mason, like, we're gonna go see who this is.
And she did.
It was the day before Christmas Eve, and I got a little gift for him, and me and Mason came out, and we stood there waiting, and it was the same time.
Like clockwork, he came up the drive at 8:21 a.m.
This little old guy comes up with our garbage cans.
Meet the mystery garbage man.
Good morning.
How are you? Good. Thank you for bringing the garbage can.
No problem. When I retired, I got sick of doing nothing, so I started going around picking up garbage cans, everybody's garbage cans, not just certain ones, everyone.
He just goes by Dick.
I've been from most of Wisconsin most of my life. I love winter.
Even at 2 below zero.
It's not that bad.
He's riding his bike, taking the trash in for house after house.
Just a pair of sweatpants on. I put this mask on because it makes your face nice and warm. There's a reason I'm wearing it. I don't normally wear it.
He's a quiet guy.
Just be nice to all people.
With a message that's loud and clear.
It's just what you got to do. Just think if you were at home and you needed somebody for some help.
A small act of kindness.
For someone just like random to do that, it doesn't go unnoticed.
That's a huge deal every Thursday morning.
You know, I feel like the kindness that strangers give, it's an unexplainable feeling. And you know, he doesn't even realize how nice of a gesture it is and how much we appreciate it.
For people who live on this 2-mile stretch of road.
We gotta go see Dick, so I get Mason all bundled up and we're standing here waiting.
After an hour or so, Dick tightens up his laces.
And so then he just goes on his way.
In Grand Chute, Barrett Tryon.
Well, you guys have a nice day.
Local 5 News.
Just be kind. I love that. That's all the time we have for this weekend. But before we go, we have one more thing to show you. Some baby otters at a Chicago zoo having the time of their life. Enjoy the weekend, everyone.